7 psychological facts about women body, especially the down there. So today I'm going to give you 7 way or 7 signs to know if a woman down there is either flat or buff. You understand what I mean? So if you as a woman, you don't know about this, you just go and wear tights. Just go and put on tights. When you put on tights, especially the white tights, don't put on black, it might not sit very well. Put on the white or the yellow. So once you put it on, you'll be able to review without any under. You'll be able to review everything. So if your own is buffle, you will know. If your own is flat, like there is no fresh, then I'm talking about you. So check if you have these signs. Number 1 sign to know if a woman down there is flat. Look at the nose. If she has small nose, like small nose, means that down there is flat, no fresh at all. So whenever you look at a woman with a flat nose, down there is very big. So if you're looking for a woman with a big down there, you have to consider these signs. You need to listen to these signs. Another sign to know if a woman, without doing the do with the woman, to know if she has big, I'm not talking about wide, if our VJ is wide, I'm talking about the buffle. Like, you know, when you put on tights, especially those that go to swimming pool, you understand, maybe you also swim your beach, you will notice all these things. Yeah, so you will see, to be able to see this shape very well. Or if you're a woman, once you put on tight something, that's when you'll be able to know whether your own is flat or big. That's if he has fresh or just flat. There are men that prefer the flat one, and there are men that prefer the buffle. They like it big. When it's big, I'm not talking about wide, I'm talking about big, like there's fresh there, you know. Yes, another way to know if down there is flat or buffle is through the apple on the woman's chest. If you're a man that is very observant, if you look at a woman's chest, I know that some of them, or some of the women, wear this foam that makes the chest apple very big. But if the apple on her chest is small, if maybe that day she's not wearing anything and you notice that the apple on her chest is very small, there is possibility that down there is flat. When it's small, it's flat. When the chest area is small, it is flat. Another way to know that a woman down there is flat and not buffle. There are men that like buffle. There is nothing. There are men that like it flat. They want it, the one that is flat. Another way to know is look at the back side. A woman most time with the back side we tend to have flat. So women who have big back side, they tend to have the flat one. You notice that they have flat one, but if they are flat, their backside is flat, then there might be buffle, because instead of the fat going to the back, it's now going to the in between her leg. That's down there. So a woman with down there that has flat down there, it means that if her flat down there is flat, it means that she will have big ikebe. Most time it's not true, because these days people get backside by just going to get it artificial or doing all sorts of things just to make sure that the backside is there. So I'm talking about those ones that say have natural ones. You will notice that their down there is flat. So another way to detect, to know a woman that have down there, is a slim lady. A lady that is very slim, because she's slim, there is possibility that down there is also slim. A woman that is very slim will have flat down there. Majority of women who are big, because of, if you're adding fat in every part of your body, there's possibility that you're also adding fat in down there. So women who are chubby tend to also have big one, while the slim one are slim, all round slim, because they are thin or slim. Their down there is also flat. So another way, I'm giving you 7 signs to know. Another sign to know that a woman down there is flat is the finger. So if a woman have those one that have straight, mine is not that straight, slimmer, straight finger. Most times even tall finger. There's possibility that down there is flat. So if you look at a woman's hand and her hand is very slim, this is just psychological, something you can see physically to know if down there, if it's what you want. So if her finger is slim, she has a slim finger, very tall, slim, not too tall, but at least slim, the finger is slim, you know that look, down there is also flat. There is no fresh. The way this finger is slim, no fresh. That's the way down there is no fresh. It's just boom, 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 boom. You understand what I mean? There are people who love it so much, and there are people who love the fresh one. So these are the signs to know if a down there is fresh or no fresh. Then another way to know if down there is those women who have, there are women, their laps are very big. So especially when they are walking, you notice that their laps are slapping together. They tend to have flat one because of the way their leg is curved. So when they are, most time, even if they don't wear like tights, you see them injuring themselves. So when they check, they will notice that down there is flat because of the way they are. Most times is the way, continuously covering that place. So instead of fat to be at that down there, is now on your leg. That's the thighs, the lap area. So instead of you understand what I mean? Yeah, I guess you understand what I mean. So you cover there, making that place fat. Just like when you have big arm and then you cover it, you tend to have flat armpits. But if you are slim and the armpit is free, there's possibility that fresh will be growing here and you have big armpit. So use what I just said to reason down there. That's what I'm trying to say. Finally, a woman who maybe it might be family inheritance or it's just in their gene to have flat there. So a woman can have flat down there just because her mom has flat down there or her great grandmother have flat, and just maybe it runs in the family blood. So that's why she has flat down there. So these are the signs to know if a woman down there is flat. There are men that love the fresh, the one that have fresh, just like there are men that love, I know most men like women with big backside, but there are still men that want slim lady. There are men that love chubby lady, and there are men that love slim lady. And that's the same way men love the bigger one, the one that has fresh, and the one that has no fresh. So guys, that's a sign to know if down there is big or not big. I'm gonna be seeing you kings, I'm gonna be seeing you queens in my next video. Bye.